spit flows that'll rip my foes apart. Gotta be the light shining on the road that's dark, and then we demonstrate it to you with this chosen art. Ain't no stopping in my prime when I'm plotting with the rhyme. You can't put me in no box, I am not to be defined. Put the law into my hands, charge you with a crime. You see, verbally, I can move a mountain with my mind. I make a predator retreat, get a president impeached. Surrounded by rappers who got impediment of speech. Can level to my peak, even if you raise your eyes to the rays in the sky, you never ever get a peek. I'm embedded with mystique, molded in cold and gritty. From that ice cream truck Pops drove in the Motor City. Since Wayne County let Big Bro home from a biddy. Motive is focused steady, flow like I poke machetes. But foes are rose up many. Execs, they got a problem with the fact I went to college with the presidential scholarship. Kept me to be an apologist, but I'm a rock hymologist. Pocket nines, rhymnologist, so I acknowledged it. Now I got my pride with it, only to feed the flames. Can't mold me to be contained to those who the people plain, who are solely for the fame, then they solely for the fame. From the head to the soul of the feet he came. Damn, I'm opium for the pain. I sling it, you crave. Got the heart of a Punjabi. You thinking you brave? You could be a billionaire, a king or a slave, but it don't matter, cause none of that you gon' bring to the grave. I got rhythm in my soul and heart. I spit flows that'll rip my foes apart. Gotta be the light shining on the road that's dark, and then we demonstrate it to you with this chosen art. Ain't no stopping in my prime when I'm plotting with the rhyme. You can't put me in no box, I am not to be defined. Put the law into my hands, charge you with a crime. You see, verbally, I can move a mountain with my mind.
What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Keiser sews crippled leg. What up? Mateo, yeah, I seen that. We're going to talk about that Mateo video in a minute. I mean, that Tatum video in a minute. I'm going to play some more music. I never really looked at decent, not memorable. Okay. Music to get you started. This is all songs I fucking fuck with now. Hold on. I seen was this the album?
Now who wanted this to get they reps a little bigger? How many bitches wanna fuck this yellow nigga? You get your whole crew cut like a scissor. Watch this world shake from the album I deliver. I threw a brownstone at Brandy, now she changing faces. Standing in my Aaron Hall on Blackstreet packing suitcases. Going back to Indiana on the subway. So for real, Miss Jones is my usher in church on Sundays. Clear the runways, cause I'ma make you rappers my examples. Avoid battling me like I'm Eazy-E's blood samples. It's me and Carrie, nah, never wrote no rhyme that's ordinary.
What y'all know about this, chat?
Strawberry. Removing a skeletal system, playing your ribs like xylophones. I'm nastier, leave you scraped and ashier than Larry Holmes. But ladies, I ain't always violent. We could pump until the dawn, like a Tina Howard. Can't you see? I'm notorious as total. Get uptown girls in bed like Billy Joel, LeBron and Cheryl. Give us any rule, we'll break it. Remember you was whack. Remember Ice Cube had a Jerry curl. Bam. Dead on your car horn jump. My beat get messy as abortion on the ninth month. Now who be that? Slapped it, I ain't do that. Now Whoopi Goldberg or Steve Urkel, but I leave your grill a color purple. Give you a dog pound, could even put two down. Provoke me, albums weak, your whole shit sound like karaoke. Confrontation, loss of limbs, amputation, head meaning decapitation, rough like Craig McDermott abrasion. Evil tendency, strong like Miles Davis, heroin dependency. Fucking up lives like teenage pregnancy. Now who wanna just to get they reps a little bigger? How many bitches wanna fuck this yellow nigga? You get your whole crew cut like a scissor. Watch this world shake from the album I deliver. Them clowns like Will Smith got fast cars and fancy homes, but I'm headstrong. I can even break puffy combs. Some kids still doubting and they girlfriends talking, keep it real. We'll cross that bridge when we come to that Anita Hill. Now ever ask will never last with no ghetto pass. Leave you breathing hard like bitches at Le Mans. Niggas are slipping when they sipping gin and tonic, smoking chronic Jersey niggas, packing more handguns than Harry Connick. My style is welfare, half of you bitches is on it. Was born with a halo, when broke, I had to pawn it. I stir up controversy and sell on my sister soldier. So bring out bum ass Russell Simmons, cause comedy's over. The Lucian worth is enough to deficit a nation with media coverage like a hostage situation. And if you loving them hoes, you better bounce back. Trying to make that bitch your wife, she fucked the whole New Jersey Drive.
Soundtrack.
Temple Pilots, Pearl Jams on tour. I ripped it like a chainsaw. Big beef is cute, go ahead and shoot. Your car cannot suit, ain't shock absorbing tired. And I'm wild like a police informant. Pray with one eye open. Shooting more lead than Zeppelin, dysfunctional like the Jacksons. Death is my obsession. You coming through with 30 cowards, think you causing fear. Rush looking bustin', your boosted Donna Karen gear. Now fuck the popo, beats down to 5-0. Been there, done that, doing it again tomorrow, nigga. Sometimes I vibe inside a spot where nobody else knows me. Until I come hot, stepping like Edie Kimono. Now who wanna just to get they reps a little bigger? How many bitches wanna fuck this yellow nigga? You get your whole crew cut like a scissor. Watch this world shake from the album I deliver. Yeah, your molecules are now in motion.
Y'all don't know about Chino XL, bro. Y'all don't know nothing about Chino XL. Let me hit the Explore tab. What we see we got here? We got Peasy. We got Bryson Gray. Shout out Bryson Gray. Easy Kill. We got Coco Melon. Top songs. Mariah the Scientist. I had never heard any of her music. Let me play something. Let me play this. This is for science.
I got that blue fever, cold as ice till you came near. You're like another fire-breathing creature, but it don't burn how it appears. It's true, you could make me melt, but don't you forget it. If the person you fell for ever do for reasons, it's only because you ain't here. I can feel it in the air, my cold sweat dripping everywhere. I'm all wet. I don't even care as long as you're right here, playing in my bed. I forget what everyone said. I'm all in. I couldn't care less as long as you're true leader, but not obliged, promise to please ya. If you're open fire, then it's treason, and I decide to go out swinging. If you shoot, then you can bet every single dollar and your last few cents that I will too.
I'll
And
go run it back. Oh, here we go.
Tell me, where do we go from here? Feel it in the air, my cold sweat dripping everywhere. I'm all wet. I don't even care as long as you're
mean, she's got a nice voice. Even though there's a lot of women that sound like this now. Soft sing. Natal, we're gonna talk about Trump in a minute. We get some music. Alright, chat, give me some songs, man. I need 2 songs from chat. Chat, give me 2 songs from chat. Let me hit this play there. While y'all give me the songs. Let's run this intro. That's facts. Mexican Codro hype music video. Art Jordan, what is that? Play some incarcerated Scarfaces. Come on, man. I need something new. Now, somebody I've never heard of before. I want the chat to put me on. Not something I've heard before. Gonna be Mozzie? Grown up music? Devil Without a Cause by Kid Rock. Pharaoh Monk 24 Hours. And Miss Slimesto, Miss Jackson. Hold on, let me go to... These drones have videos? Mexicodro? Alright. Mexicodro? Who the hell is this guy? Speeds in Detroit. Yeah, this dad's kind of young. His dad's like, he might be like early 40s or not. He might like early 40s or something like that. He just has another kid or some shit like that. Anyway. This one right here? Height? Yeah, that's what he said. Height music video. Alright, let's play this.
Label call my phone, say they tryna take me far. Told my Lord, nigga, I ain't tryna be no star. I like to chill sometime I hit the bar. I feel peace when I'm working on my car. Been here, BP, 15 on flow. 312 cars when I pass Jessica. Got it line Taylor Port, got it straight from Joe. Girl stand hard when I walk up out the store. 6'6" with my own shit and I ain't got no baby. I'm too handsome, shit it hard to keep it lady. Like driving old shit with a car, no Mercedes. I ain't fucking with nobody sitting up moving shady. Nowadays on the meeting at the house, eating squid. Kick it with my dogs missing, go ain't got no kid. Used to call mom, do it straight from my jid. Life got better when I prayed and it did. I was down bad, rehab, needed help. Fucking with them pills, couldn't do it by myself. It was kinda hard, all these cards I was dealt. I was going through it, he ain't felt how I felt. Life got better, Mexico, he found Christ. After 10 o'clock, I ain't going out tonight. I've been spending all the time trying to get it right. All these folks think I play a sport, cause my height.
Yeah. I kind of see it. Grown man music. Life got better. Mexico, he found Christ. After 10 o'clock, I ain't going out tonight. I kind of like it. I'm going to save this. I kind of like it. All right, Kick. Give me somebody, Kick. That was from YouTube. Rich Homie Kwan. Abu Dhabi. Estinak. East Side. X-rated. The Evil That Men Do. Hold on. That sounds like a... 5 years ago.
Let it begin. I'm like a syringe, love the lethal shit. Been injected in your ears when you hear me and my people spit. To equal this, you gon' need a swab for the niggas down with that evil shit. Break bones like evil could evil, and these that illegal flip. Better get off the dick before you be practiced. Get more than you expected, if you disrespected. Let me know twice better that this text fits, so they can check this. Black market this shit, X-rated to rip it. I'm finna get with centric, get sick, cause I think that sick shit when that sickness kicks in. Niggas keep sensitive like this skin, that I get some liminal messages out that I dog, send this clips in. Yeah, this criminal room to breathe, keep it 380 up my sleeve like Desperado. When the test my speed, nigga, the pressure lotto. I go 5150, my nigga, it's simply impossible for you to fuck with us. I feel when I got to run the bus, need to make it the rap boys crime plus, deny the plus. Plus I continue to show you this shit is for real, white my skills, my menu proceeded with top of the line. Full course meals like electric meals, touch my skin and I make your hair stand. Intimidate like with a bear skins. Rip off the face with my bare hands. Beware, man. Got an organization to killers and ready to cheer, man. You wearing that hater cologne, I can smell you coming, nigga. I swear, man. Running like you was scared, man. But I'm gunning, cause I don't care, man. Battle against black market and nefarious. That's a double dare, man. Various West Coast niggas is kicking that whack sheet. Need to practice. Run up the next minute up and I snap that back quick. And that's that, bitch. Y'all caught up in this game.
That's right. Y'all caught up in the game. Y'all bow down. It's just the evil that men do.
Nigga, it's the evil that men do. Gone off as we the Hindu. Look at the shit we've been through. The something steady continues and we've been to. Yeah, heavenly fate to play and get in you. Cut your throat like a ginsu. It's the evil that men do. It's the evil that men do. Gone off as we the Hindu. Look at the shit we've been through. The something steady continues and we've been to. Yeah, heavenly fate to play and get in you. Cut your throat like a ginsu. It's the evil that men do.
Respect, I'ma get mine, thug that I drop. Pants hanging off my drawers, strapped down with a Glock. My mission survival in this war full of hatred and greed. For me to stay ahead of the game, see it's paper we need. So I invested in worldwide entertainment. These West Coast Mafia niggas that finally made it. Got niggas that hate it, but without hate we wouldn't ride. Russian caters and drive-bys, ride till we die. Bullets fly, dear God, is it time for me to rise? If I step outside, open fire, will I reach heavenly skies? If I retire, my desires to be riding with you up in your pile of blue skies. Looking down on my crew, but what can I do? Warn with haters that wanna lay me down. Look, take my family up, take my paper and spray me down. Lord, should I let them take me out the game or pack heat? Or should I wet them and continue to gain and stack G's? All I want is the best and never the stress. Velcro, bulletproof pierce on my vest, never the rest. I know this war's full of evil, so we do it die hard like an evil. Bust down a key, then I drop shit like a seagull. And spread my wings like an eagle. For all my peoples, boxes and desert eagles. Catch me next no.
I can't finish the song, chat. What do you want? Okay, stop feeding him.
I didn't feed him.
How did you get the chocolate then?
It was on the floor.
Why was it on the floor?
It was mama chocolate.
Okay. He'll be alright.
He's gonna have diarrhea. He's not gonna die. He's gonna have diarrhea on the carpet. And you need to have my lunch.
You told me that before, alright? I told you after the show was done. Didn't I say that? Or did you forget already?
Didn't see that.
Chat, that was terrible. I thought that song last week from Joey Badass was bad. This was absolutely fucking ass. This was double pack ass. I don't know what the fuck the evil of men do. The evil of men do is come on to my show and tell me to play this fucking song. That's the evil that men do. Yeah, I don't know, man. Peter eat up anything, man. Fucking anything on the floor he eat. Like, this is not the first time he ate chocolate. Like, I don't know how chocolate got on the floor. Like, oh, it just slipped out the packaging. It just fell on the floor or some shit. That nigga fucking, he sniffed that shit out. Tear that shit up, man. Like, how is it always eating something, man? You can't leave food around that nigga, man. Can't leave food around. He's not making it out Section 8 with that track. Alright, enough music, man. Fuck it. Unless y'all got one more. Alright. Since the better song was YouTube, I'll give them one more track. And then we'll get on with the show. Hold on. Lucci, YFN Lucci, and Mozzie. These are these new niggas. 2 months ago. Not the pack of ramen through the cell. Oh, man. Not the ramen through the cell, bro.
Turned the other cheek, I used to steal zips from them. We was kids when the older homies stole blick from us. They wouldn't let us bust a knock if we ain't there did nothing. Shut the party down with 38s, but never hit nothing. I was crushing on Killer Code, but I ain't never hit nothing. Went to school with Killer Code, you forever miss brother. They was scared of Twin Zilla, that was really my nigga. Before he turned snitch, blood turned us on to them skits. Lord Nisha from the strip, had me lit in a bitch. Put me in the supercharger that I told you I flipped. He got a home passing rent, nigga supposed to resist. You ain't teach us how to fish, at least throw us some fish. Hey, Pop tear young up when he was on what I missed, but God had his hands on him, so I know he exists. Yeah, so I know he exists. God had his hands on him, so I know he exists.
Shit, I remember churching up just to get high. Man, we were buying American Eagle trying to get fly. Now it ain't nothing in this world that I can't buy. Ain't trouble left and I ain't get to say my goodbyes. Ain't step left and I ain't get to tell them goodbye. I was in my cell on my knee, but I just couldn't cry. It's just another bad dream for a good guy. They say the sun don't shine, and man, I wonder why. They say money worth way more than friends. Me, I'm sticking with my friend to the end. They say money worth way more than friends. Who gon' trade in the end? It depends. Ay, some niggas don't never make it up by the pen. Ay, some niggas they got a date, but some never ended. Ay, I was 23 and 1, now #1 trending. I'd rather kick it with my son, I'm really not friendly. I can't take no more fake shit, but I gotta play the game, I had to learn patience. Everybody start to change when the fame come, and when the fame come, then the change come. And when you change up your income, everybody start to feel obligated. Give up, I know the rain gon' come, and I know the fame gon' come. Don't go changing, no.
I miss the way that it was. 10 Fab, in the rain selling drugs. Me and Wolfie and them scrapers on dubs. Started banging with snubs. They labeled loyalty on the face of the slums. That wasn't till I end up facing me, son. Took the yeek from RC and gave the K to my buzzing. You alive if I ain't raised, Lil Dallas and Uzi. Way block, Auntie Nita had a trap full of junkies. Mac a bitch with Zilla K, yo big homie a flunky. S5 when I was 20, put the Sadies on buttons. Killer threw me triple burst for they created the buttons. Ask Gutter, she gon' tell you made a way out of none. Funky was all about who got the most skits on the suckers. He thought he had me beat. Your departure fucked me up, man, I had to be. I ain't never holler free stacks, cause he's a rat to me. I'm Tasha Lotta's little brother, it's the have with me. The paint spillers, nigga grab a yee. Pebbles.
That was okay. That was decent. I feel like, where are these guys from? Is they Atlantic artists? I feel like if you're from out reminiscing, a little bit. I seen the fucking past and the fuck making noodles. I remember that. I remember those days when I see niggas were making noodles every fucking day. That was crazy. Damn, I take it back. You know, if I stayed in jail, I'd almost be. If I stayed working at a jail, I'd be close to retirement by now. And like, I think I still would have had a couple years ago. Atlanta, yeah. I feel like if I was in Atlanta, it would mean that record would mean more to me. You know what I mean? But it was okay. Anyway, nothing to write home about, but it wasn't bad. Anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know I watched this movie. I don't know if has anybody watched this movie, The Package? Oh, I wonder if it has a trailer I can show y'all. Trailer. Oh, this one. This is a pretty good movie. This is a pretty good movie. No BS. I watched it last night. If you like espionage type Jones, this is a good movie. Gene Hackman's in it. Tommy Lee, what's his name? Tommy Lee Jones, he's in it. Let's watch the trailer. I'll watch the trailer real quick.
It began in Berlin. A routine assignment for Sergeant John Gallagher.
There you go, Sergeant. He's all yours.
You go to that court-martial, you better get those ribbons on your chest.
Be all you can be.
I think you're going to prison, Walter.
You don't know where I'm going.
But something went wrong.
I need your help, honey.
They caught you climbing out the window of some lady's boudoir.
No, I lost my package. A prisoner I was bringing back from Germany.
Dead wrong.
Something weird has come upon this guy. Why would someone want to take the place of a guy in prison?
Gets into the country without a passport.
Now he's in over his head.
From all indications, we have an agreement.
Damn it, Bob. We've exhausted the option.
This is insane.
Gallagher knows too much already. He has to be eliminated.
Ralph Burns, Arlington Police.
Somebody wants you real bad, Johnny.
What, you working for the Russians?
If he doesn't get some answers,
We've been set up. Let's get out of here.
These people can be anybody they want to be.
it may be too late
What are you working for?
I'm a public servant.
for everyone.
Who pays you? Everybody pays me.
Hasn't been a world war in 50 years, Sergeant. You ever wonder why? You're making a big mistake. Get it?
The package.
Did it get censored on YouTube? Fuck YouTube, man. I don't know why I even stream it. Anyway, yeah, this is actually a pretty good movie. Like, I don't know. I got YouTube the premium because I can't fuck with ads. So, and they have a whole bunch of free movies. Like, you just go free. What the fuck? The Fifth Element, Jack Ryan, Executive Decision, Mississippi Burning, White Man Can't Jump, Crimson Tide. This is a great movie. I watch a lot. I tried to get into this. I don't know. I just couldn't get into that shit. Infinite. But yeah, check that out. But anyway, check out the package. If you want a movie to watch, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it because it gives a how they did the. No, I don't want to give it. I don't want to give it away, but it's has some interesting concepts in it. Anyway, let's get on with it. Y'all ever see this video?
Japanese prisons serve for meals every day. After watching, it's truly astonishing. Every morning, the selected kitchen duty personnel have to undergo strict inspections by the prison guards, ensuring there's not a speck of impurity even in their fingernail crevices. Once cleared, they begin their cooking tasks for the day. The first dish on today's menu is fried chicken cutlet. To prevent safety issues, the entire surface of the frying pan is covered with a layer of metal mesh. Once fried, the chicken cutlets are conveyed out from the other side by a machine. Despite being a semi-automatic cooking mode, the fried chicken cutlets turn out golden and crispy, rivaling those from high-end restaurants. Next comes the preparation of rice. These rice grains have already been infused with sauce prior to cooking, ensuring they aren't bland even when consumed separately. However, to enhance the rice's texture to the fullest, they also add peas, corn, and carrots into it, stirring evenly before packing them into lunchboxes. Each portion undergoes strict weighing to ensure absolute fairness before being covered and placed into the warming chamber. Moving on to the vegetable preparation phase, washed onions are chopped into small pieces by a machine, while white radishes are manually peeled, sliced in half, and then cut into strips. Throughout this process, the knife must never leave the cutting board, or else it will be met with serious consequences. Afterwards, broccoli is blanched in boiling water briefly and then removed, while carrots and onions are directly served as a cold dish. Though it may appear somewhat plain, it's certainly not lacking in nutrition. Following this, the plates are arranged on the table one by one, with a piece of chicken cutlet and the corresponding vegetables added to each. With this, today's lunch is complete. Once the prison guards confirm everything is in order, the buttered bread dessert and meals are packed together and ready to be delivered to their destinations. At the command of the guards, they can then begin enjoying their lunch. What do you think of the standard of such meals?
Yo, what they were cooking for those inmates, man, you should have seen the slop they were giving us at giving the inmates at Gander Hill Prison. The fried chicken was nowhere near as good. Desserts in prison? Yeah, you get ice cream, Jell-O. You get desserts, man. Usually some fruit, though. Yeah, but they give the little ice cream joints, man. Those little ice cream cups things. That's not out of the question. I just thought that was an interesting video. How prison in Japan is. Let's watch a couple minutes of this, because your boy, I know I mentioned this on the show that Brandon Tatum beat HJ to the grift. Let's look at this nastiness.
Prime Minister Netanyahu, welcome. Prime Minister Netanyahu, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on. I know that you guys had some crazy circumstances going on over there in Israel with bombs coming in, and so I thank you for coming on and doing this anyway. There are people who believe that relationships of Christians in Israel aren't as good.
Christians are not merely tolerated in Israel. They're welcomed as a treasure. And Israel is the only place in the Middle East where Christians are safe.
What is your response to people that are saying IDF is killing people as they go to the places that they're supposed to be served food?
Hamas was looting the food trucks at gunpoint. They were shooting the drivers. They were taking the food. They took the lion's share for themselves. So they were actually stealing food from their own people.
They're making these claims that Israel is committing war crimes, you are a war criminal. Can you respond directly to those charges? Prime Minister Netanyahu, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on. I know.
What kind of AI? Ho. Let's.
War crimes, you are a war criminal. Can you respond directly to those charges?
What is this? Y'all like this? This gotta be AI, right? This is this nigga's logo? Let's get into this. It's okay. I think this looks awful. But anyway, let's continue with the fucking glazing. Excuse my language.
Prime Minister Netanyahu, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on. I know that you guys had some crazy circumstances going on over there in Israel with bombs coming in, and so I thank you for coming on and doing this anyway and having this interview with me. I just got a couple questions I want to ask. Obviously, I've been to Israel. I love Israel. I'm obviously pro-Israel. So I think a lot of people that follow me know that. But I have a couple questions I just want to ask.
What is this, man? I've been to Israel. I love Israel. I'm pro-Israel. Like, who says this stuff, man?
Ask you because there are people in our country who I would argue are naysayers, people who disagree with some of the things that I've said, some of the things that you've said. And so one of the things that I find to be dear to the hearts of people in America is the relationship between Israel, the Christians who live there. And there are people who believe, to a small degree, in my opinion, that Christians' relationships or the relationships of Christians in Israel aren't as good. And so can you speak to that, Prime Minister, about how Christians live in Israel? Are they accepted in Israel? Are they treated fairly in Israel? And then we'll get to some of the Christians that are in Gaza.
Well, first of all, this is the birthplace of Christianity. In all these sites, people could walk and do walk in the footsteps of Jesus. Christians are not merely tolerated in Israel. They're welcomed as a treasure of our common Judeo-Christian heritage. And Israel is the only place in the Middle East where Christians are safe, because throughout the Middle East, churches are bombed, Christians are killed, as happened in Syria, murdered mercilessly, and elsewhere. And in Israel, we are brothers. And, we have, I think, 300 Christmas trees that have been brought to Jerusalem to enable Christians to celebrate Christmas. I visit Christian communities all the time. We welcome them. Many of them, by the way, serve in our military, brave defenders. And I'll give you an example of what happens when we're not here. Under the Oslo Accords, we gave Bethlehem. I don't have to explain what Bethlehem is, do I, Brandon? I mean, it's a holy place for the Christians. Well, when we were there for decades, the Christian community was 80% of the population, and the Muslim community was 20%, actually less than 20%. We left it, we gave it to the Palestinian Authority, the Muslim Palestinian Authority. Now, a few decades later, the numbers are exactly reversed. There are 80% Muslims in Bethlehem and less than 20% Christians. They've basically been booted out. So it's good to be a Christian in Israel. It's bad to be a Christian outside of Israel in the Middle East. Not everywhere. Some places they're more tolerated more than elsewhere, in some of the Gulf states, for example. But this is what characterizes us. We cherish the holy places, the freedom to worship, the fact that people have different faiths, different beliefs. We not only tolerate it, we treasure it, and we protect it.
Prime Minister, there's a sentiment of, I guess, mistreatment of Christians in Gaza from Israel. People point to the Catholic Church that was bombed in Gaza. They also point to the Christians who live in Gaza now that are refusing to leave, even after giving an order to leave the area, because obviously there's going to be military operations there. What do you say to the naysayers who are saying that Christians may be safe in Israel proper, but they're not safe in Gaza, and that there's no regard for Christianity and holy sites in Gaza?
Well, first of all, there are very few number of Christians in Gaza because Hamas is a
What fucking... He's the worst. He's the worst interviewer of all fucking time. I want to get to the spit incident
in Gaza.
Messages, phone calls, and church you're talking battles back in North.
That as a Christian who went to Israel, I spent 2 weeks there with the church, and we had an incredible time. We had only one incident where a small child spit on one of the pastors, and immediately after there was an adult that came by and said, "That's not a representation of who we are. You know, we love you guys. You guys are always welcome here." And I have to say, no adults gave us any grief. We had no issues whatsoever in our experience there. It was actually an amazing experience. It actually changed the way I thought about Israel, and I fell in love with Israel when I came there. And I think a lot of that is a testament to how Christians are actually treated, not what the naysayers say.
Stop glazing.
Brandon, I want to add to that. Look, one of my lifelong friends is Willem van der Ven, and he is he was for many years, he established the Christian embassy in Jerusalem. He brought in Christian communities into Israel from around the world. And I went to a lot of their celebrations. They celebrate a lot of holidays, including Christmas, obviously, but many others. They also celebrate our holidays, like the Feast of Tabernacles and so on. And I made it a point to go there every year. So the whole image, the false image, this horrible vilification against the one democracy in the Middle East, Israel, that embraces Christianity, that embraces our common heritage. I mean, this is a vile, vile lie that shouldn't be allowed to spread. And I think we can debunk it easily. Come to Israel, you'll see how you'll be.
The one thing about that, you know, Tatum said he was there, and we only had one incident where a child spit on one of the, I guess, their visitors that he was with, the group he was with. Usually children copy the actions of adults. You know what I'm saying? Usually children would copy the actions of adults. So the reason that child did that is because he probably seen, you know, some adults fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's wild because, you know, in some towns, you know, like in towns like Pennsylvania, you know, when I came through in high school and shit, like, they would throw black jelly beans at the black players and shit like that. And then now, like, you go around now, it is a little bit more progressive. But see, over there, it's the exact opposite. Because there's no checks and balances with the kid. You know, if the kid is doing that, you know it's more widespread. It's just the adults were like, yo, man, they knew better to do that when it, like, because they probably got the word, like, yo, influencers coming through, you know what I mean? Don't do nothing. Especially if they see a black person come through. You know that the nigga gotta be somewhat important. He made a road to the wall. You know what I'm saying? He had to be somewhat of important. So they're like, nah, let's not bother him. But the kid probably didn't get the message. It's crazy. Whew. Well, listen. All right, let me listen. 5 conditions Netanyahu says he will end the war.
Literally know for a fact I'm going to get killed on social media for doing this interview.
You're going to be killed by bots from Pakistan.
Right.
That's what you're
exactly.
That's what we're going to see.
Because you know the interesting thing is that it's funny that I get a lot of negative comments, but I get a lot of followers at the same time. So it seems that the negative comments don't reflect how people are actually receiving the information, which lines up to the bot scenario. But I think it's deeper, Prime Minister. I think that there's a godly connection between the two countries, and I'm a big advocate for Israel to exist and for us Americans to do whatever we can to allow Israel to be safe. You know, what is your thoughts on this? Because you're coming from a position as the Prime Minister. You know, do you think it's a spiritual connection, or it's just business at the end of the day?
No. I've spoken not only to so many Americans over the years who say that they actually say, in a peculiar way, they say what the radical terrorist Islamists are saying. What the radical terrorist Islamists are saying, we hate death to America, death to Israel. They start with America, then they go to Israel. And they say, And why do they say death to Israel? Because we stand in their way to conquer the Middle East, subjugate all the Muslims who don't agree with them, kill all the Christians and Jews, and then proceed to Europe and from there to America. They have these insane ideas, the insane ideology. And Israel stands in their way. And what they say that Israel is the small Satan and America is the big Satan. And we just are closer to them. So they want to kill us, but eventually they want to kill you. Why? Because we stand for a different idea. We stand for the idea of liberty. We stand for the idea of the sacredness of individual life and the rights of individual. And I've shared that so often with President Trump. He's been just remarkable in supporting Israel through thick and thin. He joined us in in this precision attack on Iran's nuclear facility, which ultimately is aimed at America. And he's just been terrific. But I find this echoing among many, many Americans who've not been, diverted with the false propaganda against Israel. Remember that, I spoke in the American Congress 4 times. It's a great honor. And when I stand at that podium in a joint session of Congress, and I look at the wall, and they quote Moses, they quote Moses, who brought liberty, took us out from bondage in Egypt, or brought the idea of freedom to all humanity. And America was built as the city on the hill. That's the city on the hill, the original city on the hill, is Jerusalem, where I'm talking to you from. And America was built on these ideas, these biblical ideals that we share. And this is anathema to our radical Islamist enemies. So a lot of Americans agree when the Islamists say they're just like America. We are you and you are us. And in many ways, in the most fundamental ways of civilization against barbarism, they're absolutely right on that. And many Americans feel that. But the battle that we're fighting right now is not merely our battle, it's your battle. And, we don't ask for American boots on the ground. We don't ask for America, this whole idea that we're going to draw America into a third world war. That's what they said before our successful campaign against Iran. That's hokum. It's nonsense. In fact, the opposite is true. We're creating a possibility of peace, a possibility of expanding the circle of peace that President Trump and I brought with the Abraham Accords with 4 Arab states who made peace simultaneously with Israel. And if we win this war against the terrorists, which we will, then the avenue for peace will increase. The stronger Israel gets, the more we can make peace with our neighbors. And the stronger we are depends a lot on the cooperation and friendship and alliance that we have with the greatest democracy of them all, the United States. So I agree with you. Many, many Americans.
We're really not the greatest democracy of all. Like, India has a better democracy than we do, but that's beside the point. I thought he was going to get to the 5 conditions where he's going to stop the war.
Understand.
That's why I wanted to listen to this part.
Some have been diverted by this rash propaganda, but we'll win the war. We'll also win the peace, and we'll win their hearts again.
Prime Minister Netanyahu, I want to give you one more question. And if you had an opportunity, right, which this is a presented opportunity, to speak to the world, I wish that everybody in the world was actually watching this. I know we'll have a lot of people watching it, but if you could speak to everybody in the world to give them one centralized message of, your thoughts, your direction for Israel, your direction for this war, what would that statement be to the world?
Well, start with this war. This war could be over tomorrow. You need 5 things. The first is for Hamas to lay down its arms and release. The second is to release all the remaining hostages. The third is to demilitarize Gaza. That's different from laying down their arms, because demilitarization means you can't smuggle arms into Gaza and you can't manufacture weapons in Gaza itself. The fourth thing is to have Israel overriding security control over Gaza to prevent the resurgence of terrorism. And the fifth is to create a transitional authority in Gaza that is run by people, Palestinians and others, who are not teaching their children that they have to annihilate Israel, kill every Jew, and practice terrorism. These are the 5 things that...
All right, those are his 5 things, but he's only 64,000 views. He released this September 4th. 37-minute video. But you know what we gotta do? The truth is always in the comment section. How are they dealing with Officer Tatum? Fuck hims. And you just mentioning that you only got spit on once is so incredibly sad. You look like a fool. Have a little bit more integrity. Any sellout on genocide today would have sold the people into slavery yesterday. I really can't believe this shit. Margaret says he's doing the right thing. Clowns. For how much you have to sell your soul for? Mad respect to Officer Tatum for making this holy stand amidst a sea of mindless zombies. Well done, sir. Pathetic. This is what they're calling him now. Every day, more and more Brandon Tatum becomes a little puppet bitch. Disappointing. Tatum's out of shape and getting fat off all the griff. I used to like him, but I can't respect the bootlicker. Damn. I gotta like that, man. Y'all just finding out about Officer Fakem? Oh my gosh. How does it feel to sell your soul to the devil? Asking for a friend. Request to change Officer Talman's name from Brandon to Stephen. Oh, man. HJ's boss is talking to Tatum. You're a disgrace to black people? We can't even spell disgrace. What is going on? Zero challenge. See, the thing is, he didn't challenge him on anything. He basically just gave him a platform to speak. That's all. He just gave him a platform to speak. He didn't challenge him on anything. Oh, it was a members first. He put this members first anyway, so that's why the views aren't really super high. But anyway, he pissed so many people off doing this that people brought up. Now this wasn't this during? This was I think this was like 5 years ago. This happened, right? This video happened 5 years ago. Now everybody's like fucking replaying it, dropping it. It's going viral again, and saying he's chimping out.
Is that black on black crime?
You's a bitch. I told you. Everybody on your live stream know you's a bitch, and when I see you, I'm whooping your ass. Everybody got your live stream.
I like it.
You want to be hood, nigga? You want to be hood? You want to phone talking shit to me, and you call me and say you apologize? Yeah, nigga.
I never apologized.
You apologize?
I never
You didn't
apologized.
apologize. My wife listened to you, nigga.
I never apologized. What I
cool,
said
bro. We
was,
don't need to be
what I
beef.
said was,
Bitch, nigga.
that's what I said. Is that
You's
black on
a
black
bitch.
crime?
You's a bitch. I told you. Everybody on your live stream know you's a bitch, and when I see you, I'm whooping your ass. Everybody got your live stream. You want to be hood, nigga? You want to be hood? You want to phone?
Oh my gosh. Now look at it. Now look how much his people that back were watching him. You know, he did that interview with Bibby. Like he knew he was going to get. Like he said, he knew he was going to get killed. Look at this. Look at this, man. Y'all see this? They only spit on me once while I was there. These motherfuckers is fucked up, man. That's fucked up. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. This is fucked up, bro. Tatum makes ABL look like Malcolm X. Can y'all stop slandering? Shout out ABL. I need a shout out ABL sound. I thought I had one. I must have got it. Must be on one of the memory cards. This is crazy. This is crazy right here. What's also crazy is the double watermark. That's absolutely crazy. Like, bro. Like, you don't have to double watermark it, bro. Look at this shit, man. Yo, they're killing. Yo, stop it! Yo, they're killing this guy, man. Yeah, this is a 2020 video, and this is going viral. This is damn near going viral again. This was, you know what? Because this made it to World Star. This video was on World Star. I remember it. And I remember people that I used to work with was like, yo, I seen you in a video and shit. Like, people like the normie people I work with and shit like that, or I used to work with, was like, yo, I seen you on a World Star video. It was this video. Like, this went crazy numbers. Yeah, the double watermark, man? Come on, bro. This is, you don't have to do all that, bro. Let's look at the quote tweets. I gotta hurry up, man, because I'm probably gonna get off when the second game starts. They're calling him Officer Talmud. This is, man, this is just crazy. I wonder if they're killing any of this other, Why are people shocked that gods will reap what they sowed? There are consequences for fucking with Israel. Clearly, never again. This guy's good. He's doing... I'll give him this. He's going right for it. He's going head on. He's going full glaze. Royce with the take. I actually think this guy may be getting paid to make people dislike. He's obnoxious. Oh, Royce is running again in 2026. This is crazy, bro. That's... I forgot the script. People are going, oh my God. I'm not... Royce to sell out too? How'd Royce sell out, man? They were given a notification where clearly evacuated, set up a camera, waited for the building to be hit, and they ran for propaganda effect. You cannot make this crap up. Hold on. I mean, there's clearly people in this back shot right here. They all got their cameras. Somebody's got a tripod here. So I guess they knew the building was going to get hit. But there's still people. This is like really close to, because it looks like there's tents right here, though. You know? You playing back like this. So yeah, they're over to the right. I do see people, cameras already set up, looking that way. They're killing this dude. All right, let's. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because this video going viral again is cracking me up. Everybody's like, "Yo, Unc has me done." He's laughing like, "Yo." That was when I was just like, it was just shocked, man. I was really shocked he went like that. Like I was like, bro. Now we killed some cartel members. This is what JD Vance says: killing cartel members who poison our fellow citizens is the highest and best use of our military. And I think he told somebody, I don't give a shit what you call it, because somebody, wait, where is it? Yeah, right here. Killing citizens of another nation or civilians with any due process is called a war crime. I don't give a shit what you call it. To be honest, I don't agree with like arbitrarily bombing non-combatants, even if there's drugs on it. Like that's what you have the fucking your Coast Guard and shit for. But on the other hand, like my biggest thing is, if you want to stop drugs coming to the country, fucking stop making the CIA do black ops to run it in. You know, like how many of these people are protected? Like whoever's shipment they hit. They're probably taking him or her out, so one of their assets can get some drugs across. You know what I mean? It's a dirty fucking game. How do we know who was in the boat and who wasn't? There you go. Allegedly, I think there was 3 boats, and the first 2 got through, and they just got the 3rd one. Allegedly. Like they're owned by Pfizer and BlackRock. Here y'all go, man. Stop it, man. Just stop it. Y'all listen to this shit, man. Hold on.
What if I...
I gotta look at this. Black on black violence comes in the form of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Food is killing us faster than anything. When you bring up black on black violence, these niggas, these boule niggas, now these niggas will bring up food. No, it's the food we eat. They kill us faster and shit. Niggas will duck accountability at any shape or form. This guy, what about what about all these gangs, man? What about all this black on black violence, man? What about the Big Macs and Whoppers, man? Do you see how crazy this shit sounds? You talking about violence and shit. This nigga bringing up Big Macs and Whoppers and fried chicken. Now, watermelon's good for you, man. Don't sleep on watermelon. Watermelon's good for you. But talk about black on black violence comes in the form of breakfast, lunch, and dinner is crazy. It's crazy to me. This nigga did the old fucking Statue of Liberty play, the fucking flea flicker and all this other shit. Boule niggas always fucking try and switch the narrative. Now listen to this shit.
What if I told you that everything we were told about crack babies in the 80s was a lie? In the late 1980s and early 90s, media headlines painted a terrifying picture. Babies born to black mothers who used crack cocaine were supposedly doomed. Damaged from birth, they said. The term crack baby spread like wildfire. And doctors warned of severe learning disabilities, violent behavior, even an inability to feel love. And these children were called a lost generation, and their mothers were labeled monsters. But here's what they left out. The science never supported it. Long-term studies later showed that the effects of prenatal crack exposure were vastly exaggerated. In fact, the outcomes were no worse than those seen with prenatal tobacco or alcohol use, or even poverty itself. One researcher who followed children over 20 years said this: there was no crack baby epidemic, there was a poverty epidemic. But by then, the damage was done. Thousands of black mothers were criminalized, their babies taken, and their futures stolen, all based on a lie dressed as science. This was not just a media failure, too. It was a medical one. Because when fear not facts guides public health, entire communities pay the price. Healing starts with knowing. Follow for more.
This guy really said crack babies was no worse than prenatal tobacco or alcohol use. That's what he said. This is what this Boule nigga with woman's glasses on fixed his goddamn lips and said. This is what he said. This is what you can get. Prenatal alcohol use is the leading preventable cause of birth defects and intellectual disabilities in the United States. There's no known safe amount of alcohol consumption during pregnancy. Alcohol readily crosses the placenta and can disrupt fetal development at any stage, including before a woman knows she's pregnant. Exposure can lead to a range of lifelong physical behavior and cognitive impairments collectively known as fetal alcohol syndrome disorders. Fetal alcohol spectrum disorders. These disorders include fetal alcohol syndrome, partial fetal alcohol syndrome, alcohol-related developmental disorder, and others. High rate of miscarriage, preterm birth, stillbirth, sudden and SIDS. I'm just saying. This is what this nigga said. It's no worse than alcohol. Well, alcohol is absolutely terrible. I hate these niggas, man. I swear to God, I hate these niggas. Like, we lived long enough to motherfuckers gonna be like, fucking, well, crack babies wasn't that bad. Like, what are we doing? He says they exaggerated crack babies to push an narrative. It's simple. For someone who lived through the crack epidemic, this is the thing is, this is another thing that I can't stand. This nigga is probably early 30s. At the oldest. This nigga wasn't even fucking born. He wasn't even fucking born. How does he fucking know? don't accept a few. All right, Tatum. A few articles doesn't mean fucking. It was some fucking massive media narrative. A fucking couple articles in fucking how? What did? Well, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go fucking back. Let's go back. Children of Cocaine '89. And these articles are just saying there could be problems with kids. Just like with alcohol. You know who really pushed crack babies? You know who really called people you a crack baby? It wasn't the fucking Wall Street fucking Journal. The New York fucking Times. It was us. People that look like me, calling other niggas crack babies. This is y'all retconning shit. Stop retconning shit. Stop it. Just stop. I'm sick of you niggas with these retcons. Niggas called each other crack babies. We did it more than the media did it. I report cocaine kids. It spread like wildfire. You know why it spread like wildfire? Terms like crack baby was branding like super predator that was manufacturing consent for the 1994 crime going on. I guess. Now I know his age. Who is this? Somebody get this motherfucker, man. It's not this guy.
Doctors warned of severe learning.
You can just look at people and tell. You can't tell people's age. There's not an inch of gray in his fucking beard or anything. See, now I know you niggas. Oh. Like, who fucking tries to say, oh man, they call us fucking crack babies and that was terrible. No, the fucking smoking the crack was terrible. Like, this is where the boule always fucking get shit fucking fucked up. This is where they get the shit fucked up. Like, you niggas never had. Obviously, listen. I don't want to generalize because I don't know what y'all did or hadn't have in your families and shit like that. All I know is I had cousins that every Friday they would close the fucking kitchen door. There was a kitchen door, like a door into the kitchen, and from like 8 o'clock till 1 o'clock at night, none of the kids could go in there. You want some water? You better knock on the door. And there was nothing in the fucking refrigerator. They might have ordered some fucking pizza. You might have a jug of water in there. Because the parents, it had all their friends, they were smoking that thing. And here you niggas come in 2025, oh, it wasn't that fucking bad. Alright. Y'all fucking got it. No, they were smoking it, Zaytoven. Like, what the fuck is... Maybe they was getting it this soft and rocking it up, yeah. But they was having a fucking smoke party every fucking weekend. But it wasn't that bad. And see, now you're laughing. It's funny. You see, it's funny. See, this is why I know you niggas is like... Now you niggas is fraud. Because you can't go and say fucking... Oh man, they used it to brand and for super predators. They laugh at the shit when motherfuckers was smoking it. There's nothing funny about it, to be fucking honest. And that dude goes back to my point. Who was fucking making the fucking people fun of people? Calling people crack baby. It was us. You sit there and talk about people crack. Say somebody, I tell a story about my cousins and them parents smoking crack. You laugh at the shit. You laughed at it. You thought it was funny. Kiki, ha ha. It's the way you said it. Bro, fucking stop, man. Do I sound like I'm fucking joking, dickhead? Do I sound like I'm joking? How can you defend this bullshit? How can somebody come here and defend this? How can somebody defend that? That's crazy to me. Look at this nigga's crib. Fucking brand new fucking cabinets, tile backstop. You defended the feds in Baltimore. Give me a break. The people in fucking Washington, D.C., all I said is I go with whatever the people in D.C. said. The black people in D.C. said, bring them the fuck on. I don't live in D.C. Fuck it. Whole lot of assuming. All right. All right. All right. I don't know. I'm old enough. I'm old enough to lived through that time. So, and obviously this nigga isn't. And obviously this nigga isn't. This nigga, you mean telling me this nigga is old enough with his fucking auntie glasses. But are these not auntie glasses to y'all? And these not his auntie glasses. Somebody fucking tell me I'm lying. These are his auntie fucking glasses. These are glasses your auntie wears. And you gonna sit there and tell me this motherfucker was a teenager in the cracker. He got Anita Baker glasses. I'm the fuck on. These fucking niggas these boule niggas will take you niggas for rides, man. Calling out the propaganda. Yo, it's fucking 40 years too fucking late. What point does it do now? Niggas, stop smoking crack. I mean, there's people still smoke crack and shit. What good does it do now? Instead of outside of engagement farming. It's year 2025. The crack era has been over. You gotta hear these motherfuckers, these mother retconning niggas. Oh, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. They lied on us. We wasn't smoking crack like, yes, you was. Yes, you was. I saw a dude get hit by a car, flip and keep walking. I remember two stories from back home during the crack epidemic. One lady put a baby in the oven. Another guy tried selling his baby. Like, to be honest, it affects people differently. You know what I mean? Like, I seem like there's two types of people. There's people that smoke crack and it could still function and work. They just work crazy. And there's people that smoke crack and just their life fall apart. I remember I was in jail. And this one guy, yeah, he said he was smoking crack, but he said he used to run his own company and shit. He was smoking crack. It was like landscape or something. And matter of fact, I don't know if he lived, there's this one guy, I think he lived, this one bull black used to work for a guy. And he said he used to work for, he used to sell the bull Jones, but he worked for him, like doing fucking, I forget, like construction or some shit like that. But yeah, he used to sell him Jones. Yeah, man. Y'all tripping, man. Zaytoven, you're tripping, man. You're tripping, man. Yeah, but it all eventually catches up with them. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Apparently, I guess I gotta run the Wawa to get this little shyster some mac and cheese or some shit like that. Something for lunch tomorrow. Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate it. Why am I hate how this logs me out of fucking Kick. 1 second. Reminder, this is HotepCon week. So hold on. This Friday we'll be in Savannah. Friday and Saturday we'll be in Savannah. Hope to meet some of y'all there. Melissa Reeves, thanks for the 2 gifted sub. Appreciate you. So people coming through, I appreciate the. I can't wait to meet y'all. If you can't come, join the Patreon. We're gonna be live streaming some events on Friday and Saturday with the Patreon live function. So we're gonna stream. I'm gonna stream some stuff from straight from my phone, and you guys can like pre-roll. You're pre-rolling already. So yeah, if you can't make it and you want to check in how what goes down at HotepCon, this is gonna be a record for us. You know, like I guess 60 some people are confirmed coming or something like that. So there's gonna be a lot of people. So join the Patreon this week, and you'll be able to get some access to that. Monday we'll do our Patreon show on Monday, and Giants lost, Wilson sucks, yeah. And then, what am I thinking? Wednesday, we'll be doing HBTY on Wednesday instead of Thursday because he's got to fly out early. Anyway, Zaytoven, salute, good discussion, appreciate it, no hard feelings, appreciate it. I mean, the crack discussion, it brings the worst out of people. But appreciate everybody on Kick. Appreciate everybody on YouTube came through. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace.